the super funnel. Hopefully we'll get some movement today. It's raining this morning and we got in pretty quiet, so hopefully it'll work out. Looks like a beautiful spot. Yesterday I came in here and hunted and saw 5 different deer, 3 bucks. No shooters though, so hopefully we'll have some movement. Stick with us. Smoke City. Hey,
he's got a double main, but he's not a huge one.
He's
a
not
nice
buck. Hey, I'm tagged out, baby. Smoked him. He smoked him at 15 yards. He's done. He's done, baby.
Right to the scrape with smelling those tarsal glands.
Dude, he's got a big neck on him.
He's a big old buck.
He's done.
Camera's fogged.
Smoked him. Smoked him. He came and checked that scrape. Came and checked his scrape. Came up, turned quarter away, and I'm like, I'll be tagged out. I'll be tagged out. Smoked him. Boom, baby.
Nice, man.
Public land.
Nice.
Probably a 3-year-old.
Yeah, he's maybe 4.5. He had some scars on him
Hey,
and stuff.
You told me he's a shooter.
He's got a double main beam with the split on it.
I drew back. I was drawing back for probably 45 seconds to a minute. And he turned, and I'm like, hey.
On video?
Hey.
Nice job.
The Lord provided, baby. Let's go.
Let's give him another one.
Let's give him like an hour.
Yeah.
Let's give him an hour. Thank you, Lord. Boom. We're raised outdoors, baby. Boom. That's how we do it. I hope he's big.
He's not huge, but he's nice. He's got a lot of character.
That's awesome. He came right to that scrape. I tapped you. He was coming. I took that camera off, pulled my bow out, gave the camera to you, and he came in. He's 15 yards.
Beautiful. Don't get much better than that.
That was awesome. I hit him pretty good, right?
Yeah, I saw blood.
I didn't smoked him.
I saw blood.
I hit him perfectly. I put my pin for 25 because I thought he was going to come down that trail. And I held low a little bit, and it looked like it went right. I mean, I think I double lunged him.
That's what we were waiting on.
Let's go. Hey, he might not be the biggest buck in the woods, but
he's a nice one. He's got some character. He's got some age.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be surprised when we get up on him and see how old he is.
He's wide.
Do you see the scars on him and stuff? He's got scars all over him.
No, he's big,
Big body, big neck.
Big brows.
Yes.
Congrats, man.
Thanks. I hope we find him.
Oh, we will. You smoked him. I saw blood on impact.
Man.
Okay, let's quiet down. Maybe another one will come.
Would that take 45 seconds? A minute? Now I'm shaking, you're shaking.
I'm shaking, the camera's shaking. Right to the scrape. Came right into the scrape. Beautiful buck.
Well, just climbed down out of the stand. Packed up, got the orange on. Gonna go find the arrow. We gave him about an hour. We think he's done. And we saw him, big hole in him when we watched the footage. He ran off pretty hard, kind of cut over that way. So there's a swamp over there. Hopefully he didn't run in the swamp, but should be just right up here. So let's go find the arrow. That scrape you hit. Here's my arrow. Looks like it's good blood. All my rages do that. But that's really good blood.
Yeah, it does. Looks good, man.
Super
I don't
soaked.
think he'll be far.
I'll put this in my quiver. Right here, blood starts. Looks pretty good. It's raining pretty hard, but got some bubbles in it. It's definitely lungs. I think I double lunged him, so. Blood cuts up this way, you can tell where he ran, so. Maybe cut up this way though. There's blood right there. Tough to track in the pouring rain, you know. There's blood. So he's going this way for sure. There's just not much blood. There's another scrape.
Yeah. Big rub right in front of you.
Right here's blood. And I think he cut this way. Because I think on the film he cut this way. There's a bunch of blood right there actually. Blood's this way, yep. Blood. Bunch of blood up this way. Right here. Look, all over the leaves. Now where'd he go? This way.
I smell him. We're getting close.
There he is, right there.
I knew it. I could smell him.
Done deal, baby.
Congrats, man.
Awesome. Oh, he's gnarly.
I told you he's got some age. Oh, he is cool looking, huh? Oh, he's old.
He's an old buck, man. Oh, that's an old buck.
Oh, nice.
Split brow. Look, he's got kickers off here. Split brow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 point. 10 point. That's an old
beautiful.
buck. Look at this mass up in here.
Yeah, let me zoom in on that mass. He's got dagger points in the front.
Yep.
Definitely an old, mature
Old.
buck.
Nice. That rage lit him up though, look at that. That's the entry hole. He was quartering to me a tad bit, but he's got some gnarly mass up in here. Split brows, some kickers off of here. Just an old buck. I mean, I'm blessed, that's for sure, but
He's a beautiful buck, man. Congrats.
he's not the biggest deer in the woods, but he's one of the older ones, I bet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Just a gray face. This is scarring all back up in here. He's a fighter.
See all the scarring on his back.
Yep. Yeah, I could just tell when he came in and checked that scrape that he's an old deer. You thought he had a double main beam though, huh?
It looks like it right there.
Yeah,
I could
but
tell
look at
something
that.
funky
They
was
don't get
going on.
that when they're 2.5.
No,
you know what I mean?
no,
He's
that's
4.5. 5
he might be
year-old
going
buck.
downhill.
He might be on the downhill slide. He might even be older than we think. Probably get the teeth. I'll send the teeth in to get them aged and we'll see. But yeah, cool buck. 10 point though for sure. These two count. They're an inch.
Yeah.
That counts. Split. Look at this little gnarly stuff up in here.
Yeah.
Cool. Public land. Awesome. Let's get him out of here. What an awesome hunt, guys. I mean, we killed him in the rain. What more can you ask for? We got in there pretty early, got set up, got the hang-on set up in there, and Mike actually hunted there the night before and saw 5 deer. 2 of them were bucks, so he wanted to get in there in the morning regardless if it was going to rain or not. And about 9 o'clock, that buck started to come in. I tapped Mike on the shoulder and I said, "Buck's coming," and I grabbed the camera and I actually took it off the camera arm because I couldn't swing the arm around the tree. Gave him the camera and grabbed my bow, and he was already at like 25 yards. And if you can't tell in the video, I asked Mike if he's a shooter, and Mike said, "Up to you, man." And once he zoomed in on the buck there at about 20 yards, he was able to see the junk that he had on the right side, that split brow. So he came in, checked that scrape at 15 yards, and he must have smelled those tarsal glands we had out. We actually threw some tarsal glands from a buck that a guy shot in there the night before. We threw him out at first light, and he must have came in. He was all postured up, sniffing around, and came into about 10 yards, and then he jumped back to that scrape about 15 yards, and that's where I double lunged him. But he didn't run too far. He ran about 100 yards, and luckily he bled pretty good. It was still raining, but we were able to track the blood pretty good in that rain, so that was good. But I mean, just an awesome hunt, one I'll never forget probably, and glad to have Mike behind the camera. But we're looking forward to November here coming up. It's always the best time of the year. We're looking to get a couple of the team members to get a buck on the ground, so look forward to more of our videos, and we're looking forward to it. Thanks guys, thanks for watching Ridge Rays Outdoors.